Proverbs 1:7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." When we have reverence for the Lord our God, we open ourselves to receive God's wise counsel and instructions. We set our face towards Him and open our ears to hear what He has to say to us. We acknowledge our need and dependence on Him. Taking this heart posture of humility and childlike faith allows us to receive our daily bread from Him. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding are all things that the book of Proverbs says that we should seek for, like hidden treasures, and they are available to us when we value what God has to say in His Word, the Bible. We seek counsel from and listen to those we respect, hold in high regard, and trust. But when we lack fear and reverence for our God, we will not see the need to seek Him. So we don't pray, read the Bible, or go to church where we can learn about Him and His Word. That is why Proverbs 1:7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." True wisdom comes from God and can be found all throughout the Scriptures, because the Bible states that it is inspired by God Himself. When we have holy fear, reverence, and respect for our Creator, we can acknowledge that He is God and we are not. This enables us to put Him in His rightful place in our lives, which is always first place. That means we are willing to submit ourselves to His leadership and authority. Our highest loyalty is to Him and His Son, Jesus Christ, and that means we choose them above everyone and anything else in our lives. Matthew 10:37 says, "He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." In our world, family ties and relationship usually takes precedence over all other relationships and commitments. But when it comes to our relationship with the Almighty, He demands first place because He is our Maker. He made us for Himself, and we therefore belong to Him. He has the right and the authority to dictate how we should live our lives. Yet He gives us the freedom to choose Him or to reject Him. But He, like all of us, desires to be chosen, loved, and respected as well. Choosing the fear of the Lord requires humility to recognize that we do not have all of the answers. We cannot see the whole picture, or we may not have the full understanding of a situation. Psalms 14:1 says, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that does any good." Some people don't fear God because they don't know if He does or does not exist. These are your agnostics. Others have made the conscious decision to not believe in God for various reasons. These are your atheists. Both the agnostic and the atheist do not fear God, and therefore they rob themselves of all of the benefits and blessings that He desires to give to them, which includes wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God has a plan for their lives as well, but unless they acknowledge Him and submit their lives to Him, they may never know it or fulfill it. Proverbs 14:12 says, "There is a way which seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death." Many people live their lives contrary to God's laws because they want to be free from any moral or religious constraints or obligations. They live by a different law, the law of do what thou wilt. This is a lifestyle of complete independence from God, and it is a lifestyle of rebellion, not freedom and liberation. They do not know, nor do they understand, that our Creator does not seek to put heavy shackles and weights on us. that we cannot carry. He sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to live and die for us so we can have access to true liberty and freedom. This kind of freedom only comes when we yoke ourselves to Him. He sent us here with a purpose. We all have important work to do that was preordained for us before we were even formed in our mother's womb. Our very lives have already been planned out for us before we were even born, and we cannot reach our God-ordained destiny without Him. Psalms 139:16 says, "Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them." But the choice is ultimately ours to choose because He gave us the gift of free will. Deuteronomy 30:19 says, "I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, so that you and your descendants may live." I'm Sahra. Which path will you choose today? Jesus said in John 10:10, "The thief comes not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." If you choose the life Jesus Christ died to give you, you will set yourself on the path that leads to eternal life and blessings. And that will have generational and eternal impact. May you choose the fear of the Lord today.